changed the power. Once they changed that power, that's where they made it shit.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
the power is supposed to be like Mr. Fantastic's power, which is her being able to stretch and grow bigger as well. But they changed all that shit. And
I mean, I could totally understand why getting away from a power like that like would make sense. But I mean, there has to be other characters that you could have used instead of that character, or just make a new one with powers like that. Don't call it Miss Marvel, because the idea of the stretchy arms and the whatever, we've seen it time and time again. It doesn't work in live action. Like, it just looks awful. The only thing that's pulled it off even slightly is One Piece. One Piece is the only thing that I've seen where I was like, that's actually kind of believable. But it's in a zany, cartoony world to where that kind of shit kind of just, it works. It kind of just, it just blends in a little bit. And you're like, okay, yeah, I can believe this ridiculousness. When you bring it into reality and stuff like that, and then you also throw in the terribleness and how they actually try to use the stretchy powers and the way that it's animated and shit, it always looks bad. It's never looked good. Like, even it was Fantastic Four, like they used Mr. Fantastic. He basically just became Spider-Man, but instead of doing instead of slinging webs, he's just slang his arms out there to grab onto shit and spider monkey around. Like, that's all they did with that power. It was pretty weak.
I don't know. I just think that could. I mean, the storyline is supposedly an old story from the comic books. That Marvel Zombie, I think it's like a 4-part series from the comics. But
yeah, Marvel Zombies is, I don't know if that specific storyline is that, or I mean, if so, it seems like they changed some of the main characters.
I think this is an interpretation of the comic storyline.
Yeah,
that would make sense. Yeah,
I did like Zemo being in there. That was a shocker. I didn't know Zemo was gonna pop up. I wish he would have did his dance in the. You know,
I was going to say he didn't do the dance, so he didn't do the dance.
They should have used the meme. It's like, you know, he's off, but he's right though.
Lean into it.
They should have done that.
He did them dirty.
Let me go ahead and give shout outs. I forgot to do this. So we got Andrew Wardna saying follow Syfax on X. Yes, go ahead and follow me over there. I don't post too much. Usually I'm just talking shit to people like Gavin Newsom.
Everybody is.
Ron E says, hey there, Syfax in chat. What's going on, Ron E? Rockefeller says hello to the chat. We got Baya says, hey. What's up, Baya? How you doing? Got Miss Sparkles with the howdy. Howdy to you, Miss Sparkles. I saw your new thing that you posted, a new animated picture of me where I'm like, she always makes me look way better than I look in person. So I thank you for that.
Made me look super sexy. I was like, I had to show that to my girl. She was like, oh, okay.
She's like, what you got to do is be like, see, this is how other women see me. This is how you need to see me. Because
no, that's how she already sees me. But, you know, she just accentuates it with me. You know what I mean? But still, I think I'm a sexy
Miss Sparkle
bitch.
Says, I sent an intro for Angel. I don't know where you sent it to. She might have sent it to me
in my email.
Oh, no, she sent me one too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh, okay, yeah, I see it. It's 25
I'm going to see if I could be able to download it and use that as an intro.
But I forgot to add music. Oh, you know what I could do during this stream? I could add the music that I want to add, because that's the main thing. I need a video for Angel, but because I have the music, and the music is it's a thing of beauty. I might be able to do that.
Oh shit!
Yeah, crazy, yeah. Nah, but it was cool.
It might
I like
actually be the same length too.
Miss Sparkle's got some talent. You know what I'm saying? I want her to do something.
Sparkles is great.
We need to collab on something, because I want to make a cartoon intro. If she could be able
I told you this. I've been putting work into it. Yes. Was wondering where Angel was. Angel is here. He's alive and well. He's doing good. Ronnie is back with saying hello to Rockefeller Plaza. Nestor Pinillo says, what's up, bro? What's going on, Nestor? Always good to see you, brother. Glad you could make it. Damn, I guess I did all this work for nothing. No, actually, now that I'm saying, once I clicked on my X, or on the X page, like, it refreshed and I saw the video. So I do see the video, but I'm thinking of adding music to it for you, but I need to save the music, remove the video from the music, add that music to this video. It won't take that long. I might be able to do it live on this stream. We'll see. We'll see if we can, once we get in conversation about something else. Maybe I can pull it off. The only problem is when I'm recording audio and stuff like that, I got to have everything else silent. So I don't know if I'll be able to do it tonight, but I will. I'll make that video and I'll use your thing, Miss Sparkles. So thank you for that. So you're Indiana Jake. The Young Avengers just ruined it for me. I had to shut it off after a couple minutes. I kind of agree. Like it's all the nobody cast. It's all the Phase 4, Phase 5 characters that nobody even likes, and it's hard to get into it when you don't like any of the characters that are supposed to be moving the story along, and then they're shitty characters. They're not even all that strong, and they're supposed to be beating like even zombie version, because apparently the zombie versions are just as strong, if not stronger in some cases, than their actual counterparts in the movies and or the stuff that we've seen.
Some of the
MCU.
Some of the guys they did wrong. They did Captain America wrong. That like they did him dirty. He was like a half.
He was ill though. For him not to have any legs, that cat was moving though.
Yeah.
Dude, when he rolled with the shield, it was kind of funny.
Now he was agile. That was funny to me. I like that part.
And then they also did another throwback to the same thing when they killed what's his name, American Agent or the Patriot, whatever his name is, John Walker's character. They cut him in half too. They do the same thing to his character.
I didn't see that one, or maybe I just didn't pay attention.
It's Namor cuts him in half. Yeah.
I didn't see that part. I don't remember. I remember Namor, but I just didn't pay attention. I didn't even know John Walker.
Yeah, John Walker was the character that was protecting Zemo. He was like his number 2 guy. Like that was John. That was supposed to be John Walker. I'm pretty sure, because I don't think they actually say his name, but that's him. Like they just have him as a I think it's just called American Agent or something like that. But that's supposed to be him. And then he gets cut in half the same way that Captain America did. So he goes out the same way Captain America does. So it's kind of like an homage to that, I guess. That's what it seemed like, anyways.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's not watchable. It's not a rewatch. It's not something that I will sit there and rewatch.
Yeah, no, I'm never gonna.
That last clip of the Hulk and Thor, I want to take that clip though and do something with it.
That's a cool fight, and Hulk being actually like Hulk is more badass in that than he has been in the last 15 years in the MCU.
He didn't have to say a word. He didn't have to say nothing. He just had to show action. That's what we need in this next movie. Don't say nothing. We don't need Mark Ruffalo doing a damn thing.
It's like, hey, have you ever tried Hulk just shutting the fuck up? Have you tried that? Just have him shutting the fuck up and just I don't know, do Hulk stuff. Like, wow, what a concept. That's crazy. It's crazy how like everybody probably, it's like, wow, he didn't say anything. I liked it. Yeah, you know why? Because Mark Ruffalo had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
Yeah, he is.
But Abe, let's go ahead on to you, dude. So you only saw the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th episode of those. You're not missing anything with the first one, but what do you think about the ones that you did see?
Yeah, I pretty much figured that it is just kind of narratively uninteresting. You get these little moments where you think, okay, that's cool. But beyond that, like, we essentially already know the outcome of this based on the events of What If. Like, we know Scarlet Witch becomes essentially so powerful that she can traverse dimensions, go into different realities, and spread the disease. Very much like what happened in the comics. But in terms of the actual show itself, yeah, don't put your Z-listers up front. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't really.
No one cares.
Yeah, it's not believable to watch like a bunch of nobodies take on all the best characters. And then the other thing is that you're not rooting for them. You're not rooting for them to win. So when a couple of them get taken out in the first episode, you're like, yeah, that makes sense. You would absolutely die. You're a powerless, fucking worthless character. Of course that character would nuke the shit out of you. Like if
So in the what if episode where you see the triumph of the zombies, right? You see zombie Thanos, and then he closes the gauntlet. You think, oh shit, this is gonna be the big thing. Because he could just
so
transform.
you saw the what if episode. I didn't see it. So
Yeah, I saw all of that shit. I'm a glutton for
Okay.
punishment, apparently.
yeah, are you okay? Like
I'm going through therapy right now. It's fine.
yeah, that's what this panel's for.
Yeah.
I'll rename it. I'll rename it Abe's therapy session.
So at that point, you think, oh shit, zombie Thanos is now thinking, well, I could just close my hand and command the entire universe to be zombies under my control, right?
Yeah.
That's the assumption. No, apparently not. Apparently,
Yeah,
he
'cause,
becomes a
like-
fucking moron.
I don't know if that's what it fully says in that episode, but I mean, in the one that it showed us for the Marvel, or for this one, Marvel Zombies, like it seemed like he's still learning each power, but it's like, I think to jump to such grand ideas and something when the infection is like he's realizing small things. So to think on such a grand scale, I think would be hard
Here's
for a zombie
the
to get to.
inconsistency, though, Sai, right?
Okay, yeah.
Thanos already has all of the gems when he arrives on Earth, right? At that point, right?
Oh, in what if he does? Because in this one he didn't.
Yeah.
In this one he didn't. Yeah. In this one he had to take the gem from Black Panther.
You're muted, Angel.
I'm sorry, he didn't. Not even in the last what if, he didn't. The same storyline was the same thing. They had that mind.
He was missing the mind.
It carries on from that episode. But he arrives on Earth already zombified. How would Thanos get zombified if he had that amount of power already?
Well, the
That's
main thing I've been
insane.
wondering about it is like, how are these superheroes getting bitten so hard that they're actually getting infected?
Right.
And then also, why didn't Red Guardian in
remember, the
episode 1
infection is
get
not like
infected?
The zombie infection came from the Pym universe, like when he went and got his wife.
it was different.
So that's how it started.
Is that shown in the what if episode?
Yeah, that's how it started.
Yeah.
Because
in this, it doesn't show.
Yeah, he went and rescued her. She bit him, and then they ended up jumping in the pod. So think about when he went to go save her in the movie. It kind of goes off in that aspect. He went to go save her, and then when he goes saves her, she has that disease as far as being a zombie. She bites him. They both come back, and they both attack Scott. But that's why when Scott escapes, his body gets damaged, but you only see his head. So from that point on, that's when the story goes and everything. You know, everybody starts getting bitten and whatever the case.
But everybody still needs to be bitten. It seems like which is that's a typical zombie trait or whatever.
Yeah.
But in the first episode, Red Guardian gets bit by Captain America, which I would think Captain America's even zombie form would be strong enough to pierce Red Guardian's skin. Why didn't he get infected?
Yeah. But I think he bit him on his shin, where he had that protective gear on his shin. It wasn't
but it's Captain America with Captain America's strength. You would think it would bust through, you know.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but it just depends.
I mean,
on
that's a small gripe, right?
Yeah.
But it's like a zombie bites
and shit.
Dude should get transformed, you know, because he gets bitten later on and then turned. So why did
what I would say explains how Shang-Chi got bit and the 10 rings was able to stop him transforming. And they never explain how that happened or why that.
That's just the power of the rings in some form.
Okay.
Yeah, but the same thing, you can say the same thing about the Infinity Stones with Thanos.
Yeah.
Or Kamala. Like Kamala has those bangles. Like if she was to ever get bitten.
There's characters that are way stronger than some of the characters that aren't bitten. That it's like, how did you get transformed?
Hell,
like,
Emily.
How did you get to that point?
How the fuck would Scarlet Witch get transformed? She's got the ability to bend reality.
Well, yeah, like how would Namor, the dude who lives in the sea, get transformed by zombies that are on land? Like they just found wherever the fuck Namor lives, and they're
Yeah.
like, yeah, we bit
Them
him down
bitches
there.
are fucking
Remember,
way
Namor
deep in
comes
the
out
ocean.
in the ocean as well. So maybe he came out to help in the battle in some way, or I don't know.
I mean, he
I'm
doesn't seem like
trying
he
not
would
to
be
blow
that
my
nice of
high,
a dude.
really thinking about it like that. Like,
No. I mean, it's like it's
That's
like,
so-
hey, this is the
I'm
story
just
you're
like-
given. Here's the story you're given, and then make the best of it. And
Yeah.
don't once you start questioning it, you're like, wow, this makes even less sense than what the fuck they gave us. Like, once you start questioning any of it, it all falls apart. But
Okay,
it's
well,
supposed to be a zombie story. Let zombie story be zombie story. Why can they still use their powers? Why all this
shall we
other
do-
this
stuff?
whole story sounds like the leftovers at a bad dance. You know what I'm saying?
It's like somebody. It's
just
somebody's
a
bad.
gang
if
and
we
you're just like,
can-
but they're there.
It's
I
somebody's
mean,
bad.
If we can
idea.
take all of the bullshit
Like,
away,
idea, right?
if we can take all of the bullshit away from the show that is really apparent, did you enjoy it?
I
enjoyed watching it with you guys. That was a lot more fun.
I just enjoyed the last 5 minutes.
yeah.
That's what I could say.
yeah,
I
that
enjoyed just
ending,
watching that Hulk
Yeah.
fight. Like that was worth it. Other than that,
I
everything
don't
else
think
was
it's
garbage.
worth. I don't think it's worth watching 2 hours for that last 5 to 10 minutes. I would say just watch
Yeah.
that last 5 to 10 minutes because you don't need any build up to that. You can digest or you can understand what the hell's happening just by watching that scene. You'll be like, okay, yeah, zombies. That one's not a zombie.
Mhm.
He's Infinite Hulk versus zombies. Ta-da, go and just watch the cool scene. Like, yeah, and you'll have just as
DK?
good a time.
Now, do you think Marvel would be smart enough to actually make this a live action 3D and just drop it like on a
3D?
Halloween, like a 3D,
I don't know about
4D type
3D.
thing? I think it could pop off as a 3D. Why not?
It'd be cool for 4D. Now that I'm thinking about it, is if you did a zombie movie and then you had actors come out
Oh,
as
hell no.
4D and they came up with they like during
That'd be
it's all dark as shit and all of a sudden there's jump scares in your seats.
They probably do that at the Sphere.
They might do that at the Sphere
Oh,
or
that'd
like
be cool.
the theater at Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah, it has
in
to be a
Universal?
big theater. It got to be something really big.
Yeah, you
like-
gotta have a bunch of open door or like hidden doors and have
DK.
people just come and jump out at you. Like that
Yeah.
would be fucking
DK,
great.
did you enjoy it?
Well, I did some
Yeah,
chores.
he's seen it twice. He had to enjoy
Yeah,
it.
he watched it twice. Of course he liked it.
He's seen it twice.
I only watch things I like twice. Duh.
It's like going back
Even-
to that
even when
taco
the
spot for
second
the
time
bad
is forced
taco
on
2
me.
times.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you didn't have no excuse.
Yeah,
You
you
know
got
what I'm
bubble
saying?
gut. I got the bubble guts. All right.
Yeah.
You're
Mhm.
like maybe it was one kind of salsa. The other salsa will be fine.
Yeah.
No, it was the meat the whole
No.
time, dude. The
Yeah.
meat was the problem.
It was the whole
It
menu.
was never the salsa. You're like, that
Yeah,
salsa
it
was
crazy.
good. It had to have been that though. Let me try the other
Yeah.
one. Nah.
Yeah,
No,
but
but
my,
it-
need
my
a
rating
whole
for
new
it, I would
toilet.
give it a 4. I would give it like out of a 10, I would give it a 4.
Yeah, I would
It
give
ain't
it.
even
Yeah.
a hit in a 5 for me. It's a 4. So
Yeah, I would give it like a 4, 3.5.
Yeah,
of-
3.5, 4 sounds good because the animation, I would say the animation is like that's the best Marvel animation I've seen from Disney Marvel so far. Like that.
Do you know
that
what
style
I
of-
really hate? I really hate that animation style though. So that
Yeah.
kind of throws me out a little bit.
I usually do, but this one seemed a little bit less, or like it seemed a little more seamless. Like it actually kind of worked for the story that they were telling, and like the way that they were cutting and everything. Because it kind of seemed like I don't know if you guys watched the Spider-Man animation,
yeah.
that one that came out at the
Mhm.
beginning of the year, and so that one wasn't very good. But they had a couple episodes that were pretty good. Like the animation budget like went up. So it kind of seemed like that kind of style, but with way more budget for some reason for 4 episodes. So it's like, it's people who definitely know how to do animation and they can crank
Yeah.
that up, but it's like they can only do so much with such a bad story. Like the story, and it's actually not even that the story is bad. It's just like, it's done with bad characters that you don't care about. So it makes you less interested the whole time you're watching it. Cause it's kind of done very comic booky, like, hey, you're jumping around from one point to another, but it all is technically a straight line for the most part. It's like we have one thing that wants to get one thing done, and because that one thing wants to get something done, let's just move that storyline forward to say your MacGuffin, which is the transmitter, basically. Hey, we got a transmitter, but also your MacGuffin ends up you kind of have two MacGuffins with fucking Miss Marvel, because they never explain why she's so important. Like,
Well,
that's
she
the
had
other
the
thing.
transmitter the whole time, though. That's the thing. Remember, she
No,
went
but
in there and
that's what Wanda says at the end, though. She's like, it was never about the transmitter. It was about you. That's what she says to her at the end. She says that to her. So the transmitter wasn't
maybe it
even a
was
big
important
thing
because she
because
was the one daydreaming everything. Maybe because
well,
it was
there's
her
something
hallucination.
about her powers, or maybe the her bangles or whatever. There's something about whatever she can do that is more important than the transmitter, because obviously the transmitter just becomes a giant nothing burger at the end of the fourth, or was it the end of the third episode when they go to Nova Corps? I was hoping they were going to bring Nova in. That would have been fucking cool. Bring
It would have been cool.
not just the Nova Corps, just bring in Nova, the character Nova. That would have
But
been
now that
fucking
you
just
think
cool.
about
one
it,
dude.
But now thinking about it, maybe because I'm a little buzz, you know what I mean? Now thinking about it, this was really a story of her whole hallucination. It was because you know how much she always thinks about being in a big superhero team and being the star and being the Avenger.
Yeah,
and
they could
being-
really, if they did
Right.
it again, or they did a second season, it could just be like, oh, this was in her head the whole time. It's like, what if everybody became zombies and she's just been watching a bunch of George R. Romero movies too much?
But
know,
do,
and just
do
like-
some
it's
Dallas
just-
type shit.
Yeah, but
Oh,
she's in her own reality.
The
That's why you
fuck?
see her, you know, what was that girl's name? Riri in the end fighting. Like she's probably just standing there stuck high, you know, off of the
it's
reality that she's
with the
in.
Riri stuff. Technically, they don't show her die in the first one. It's just assumed that she died because the suit flies off when she's fighting a bunch of stuff. So technically, she could be the one to wake her up. So Riri comes and saves the day. That's the other thing, and I don't really care because it's animation and whatever. But it's like it's total girl boss throughout the whole thing. Other than Blade. Blade is the one factor that is like, well, actually, they give a couple moments to dudes. Like they give Blade a couple moments. So Blade is just consistently badass. Like he's
pretty cool.
dope.
Yeah.
He's fucking dope. And then Thor, like they give a moment for Thor for a minute, and then Thor gets overwhelmed, and it's like, how does
not
Thor,
even
the
that
God
much?
of
It was
Thunder,
like 30 seconds.
yeah,
Now,
but it's like, and then also and Hulk, so Hulk too. So
You know
it's like,
who else had a
Yeah.
few moments? What was that guy's name? The Death Dealer? Or he
Yeah.
had a couple of moments.
yeah,
I mean, he
but
didn't say
then
nothing
he
with
went
his
out like the
fighting
same
style.
way he did in the movie, where he's just like he just gets
Yeah.
annihilated by something stupid. Like so,
He
it's
just
kind of
gets
almost an
wrecked and then
homage
his
to that
mask
shitty
gets
movie.
fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was just funny to see though, but he was good in there. I mean,
Yeah,
I was
Death
getting
Dealer-
tired of the Woo guy. His jokes were so fucking
Yeah,
corny, the whole movie. That whole thing
dude,
was
it's.
just
Oh, the
when he
copper.
showed up, I was like,
Yeah.
why is he with these characters? Like, I don't think I've seen him
He's
interact
got
with
no
these characters
powers.
in
He
anything.
can't do shit.
No,
he's just
useless.
a normal dude.
I don't know. I'm just over it.
Hey,
I'm
with
like,
that being
whatever.
said, let's go ahead and go over
wait, having said that, he can
Go for
do
it.
some boss magic tricks.
Yeah, when I
man,
need
There
some
you go.
salt, I know where to call him. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
When I
man,
need some
Mhm.
salt on my fries, I know
Yeah.
who to call.
I know some bar magic tricks, dude. They're pretty great. They're pretty great. I mean, I can make a cigarette appear and disappear. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
The first thing I got to do about it though is ask you for one, which is the best part about it, because then I get a
Mhm.
free cigarette. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even smoke cigarettes anymore. Well, not as much, but if I'm at a bar and there's nothing else, you're gonna get robbed
No,
for
see-
a cigarette.
see,
but I'll
the
show you a
trick
magic
there
trick
is-
with it.
The trick
It'll be
there
worth
is
it, I
you
swear.
say to someone, I bet you I can make one of your cigarettes disappear. And they're like, no, I don't think you can. You're like, okay, give me one. They give you one. And they're like, okay, well, you one down. Done.
Yeah. No, I can like I do that. I do that really simple hand trick where you hold it in your hand and then you open your hand and it disappears and then you can make it reappear. It's a
Yeah.
super easy
Or you
trick.
could just light it and paint the whole thing in one draw.
Just like one draw. Yeah. That'd be brutal. It would be brutal.
Yeah.
Hey, with that, are you guys down to watch the Mandalorian and the Grogu trailer?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I have
I'm
not
down.
fully watched it. I'll play it in its entirety.
You
and
trying to
probably get struck
you
for
trying to
it.
make our eyes burn even more now, man?
Yeah, man. Today is like
Yep.
Hate Wednesday, as in I hate my panel, and you got to watch this crap with me.
Why you
Fuck
hating,
it,
though?
it's Vision.
I'm
Why
just
you
I'm
hating,
out
though?
here, I'm out here hating on Wednesdays, dude. That's what I'm doing, dude. Hating Wednesdays.
And you know what's messed up? Tomorrow we got Peacemaker.
Oh, is it the finale?
Shit, yeah.
No,
I think it's
no.
no, it's not. It's the no. Wait,
I think
it's
it's gonna be the
last
episode that finally reveals that the whole the white the planet that they're on is all like super
Yeah,
white,
got no black people.
whitewashed or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
There's no black
Yeah.
people or some shit. I think
Supposed
that's
to be-
gonna be the episode that does that.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucked up, you know, for
It's supposed to be
sure.
Planet X. That's the name of it. Planet X.
Yeah.
Because usually
Like
I
the
go to
Nazi
movies on
version of
Thursday,
Earth.
but the only movie that's coming out is that Leonardo DiCaprio one, and that it's 2 hours and 40 something minutes, and I can't bring myself to do it. I'm just like,
I'm
nah,
not even interested in watching that
good.
movie.
Is there intermission?
Dude, the intermission is me drinking alone at my house without watching that. I'm going to be intermissioning for 3 hours. It's going to be a 3-hour intermission without watching that shit.
I didn't even know you were still making movies. Jesus.
Who, Leonardo?
Yeah.
He's going to stay making movies.
No, he's
a good
I can't really
actor.
think
He's
of
not
anything that
bad.
he's been in. But you know what? He is kind of infamous for doing like really long movies, you know, stuff like The Departed and whatever. It's like he's in big long movies like that, but it's like it doesn't look interesting enough to where I would go and sit through it. Like I'm gonna have to hear some good testimonials from people who took that dive, you know, and went into it to be like, you know what, I kind of trust this person. And normally I'm the one to do it. Like I'm one of those people that would do that. I just can't bring myself to, like, it doesn't look interesting enough. Like it does nothing about it.
Is he going to be in that movie with Brad Pitt? I remember that movie that they both just did recently that was supposed to be like a spinoff of them being like stunt men or something like that. I forgot the name of it. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, I don't know.
That's an older movie. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is.
I think that's the name of the movie.
Is that a spinoff of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Because that movie already exists. That's a Tarantino movie.
Yeah,
that movie already exists. Is it a spinoff
of that?
No, weren't they both in that movie? They were in that Tarantino movie. That was the one that
I don't think Leonardo DiCaprio was in that.
He was like his sidekick in that movie.
Yeah, well, Leonardo
was a small role. He wasn't big in there, but he had like a really small role from what I remember.
Hold on, my headphones cut off.
Let me check because I think he had a small role in that movie. I've been seeing clips of him.
Was he in that movie? Was he the guy that was acting across
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? He was in it
against the Jet Li dude. Was he the one? Like he was another actor that was acting against the Jet Li dude.
I think so. I don't know, but that's when Leonardo was wearing like a turtleneck and a leather jacket the whole movie.
I can't remember what character he was. I always remember the Brad Pitt scenes and the Margot Qualley scenes, and especially the ending.
I'll tell you the name right now.
Or not yet. Was it Brad Pitt? No.
I don't think I've seen it.
Leonardo played he played Rick Dalton.
Oh, was he the dude on the farm?
I don't know, but they're saying Rick Dalton. That's the character's name that he played. And then Brad Pitt played Cliff Booth. But I know they're coming out with a part 2 for this movie.
If I had Margaret Qualley in it, I'd definitely remember it.
No, Margaret Qualley, she's the hippie that Brad Pitt picks up. She's the hippie with the armpit hair that lays down on his lap or whatever. She kind of looks.
I definitely don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, no, she's you would remember.
Yeah, the movie is called The Adventures of Cliff Booth. I mean, Tarantino doing it, but he's not directing it. He's
okay. I was going to say because I heard he's only directing one more movie that he's already apparently done with, but I don't know when that one is releasing. It's supposed to be.
Oh, he said that shit like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
the director is David Fincher. I don't know if you ever heard of him, David Fincher.
Oh yeah, David Fincher. He did Fight Club, right?
I think so.
I think so. He's in the movie Timothy O'Malley. I'm bad with names. I suck with names.
I know what movie he's talking about. It's the one that makes Bruce Lee not look the way he
Yeah.
got her. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. There's
Yeah.
the scene where he goes up and he fights Bruce Lee and he like kicks his ass or whatever.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
he's supposed to
but
be like a
Leonardo's
stunt
not in
double
the
or
second
whatever.
one. He's not in the Adventures. Yeah. But yeah, I was hoping he was going to be in that
We
movie.
got the Plot Strikes Back saying Hill, Syfax, and Panel. What's going on, Nick?
Yo.
You guys haven't
What's
checked
going
out
on?
the Plot Strikes Back? He does Masculine Mondays. He goes over movies that have a lot of masculine stuff in it. Dude is fucking awesome. I believe I saw him over at Critical Drinker the other day, so he's probably blowing up pretty good. I haven't checked on his channel in a minute, but I've been on his channel a few times discussing. Like I think the last one I was on was for Tombstone. Yeah, Nick is great, man. He's hopefully
We've had him on the Hump Day Chinwag as well.
Yeah, man.
He's getting around more places than I am.
Damn, that's saying something. That's saying something. Because Abe over here, for a couple bucks, he dirty, guys. Like
he's dirtier than
no
Goldie
shame. No shame.
Look,
you got $3.
Just give me an offer of a stream, and I'll try and make it. All right.
He's dirtier than a Wagovi pen.
He's over here. Like, come on, man. I just offer people like, hey man, I got like a quarter and like half respect for nobody named you, but it's fine. And
it's 4 a.m. here for me.
People still show up. It's crazy.
This is the fucking. For me, this is like the street corner at 4 a.m. on the internet. So yeah, it's legit.
Yeah, I've seen him around. Maybe I should start kissing some butt. Yeah. I don't know if Nick is out there kissing butt. I know he's out there working out. That motherfucker's ripped. That dude's he's in great shape. Good job, Nick. Keep it up, brother. If you're still here, thanks for even tuning in for a minute and saying hi. Appreciate you. That's wild. Is Syfax your pimp, Abe? Hey, what goes on behind the scenes stays behind the scenes with me and like 6 other panelists while we're watching other stupid shit. No.
Hell yeah.
It's just out here.
Hang on. Sparkles has no chill, man.
Well, check it out.
This trailer?
So I have it ready to go.
Let's go.
Let's make that full screen. Let's go ahead and make that full screen. Let's go ahead and watch this trailer, guys, for Mandalorian and Grogu. So I've heard people talk about it. I have not fully watched the full thing. It's only 1 minute and 33 seconds. I'm just going to play the full thing. And then since it's towards the end of the stream here anyways, I might just end up cutting it out if it tries to take down my whole stream. But here we go. We'll watch it. We'll talk about it. And then that'll be the end of the stream. Let's go. Sigourney Weaver? What the fuck?
Ripley.
Impressive.
The Mandalorian and Grogu.
Good shot, baby.
What the fuck, baby? What
Mm-hmm.
the hell was that? Is this Jim Henson Presents fucking Star Wars? Like
that
what
was the new Galaxy ride. That's probably pretty much what it looked like, a Galaxy ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is just toy bait. That's all it is. Just
Only Miss
toy
Parker
bait.
would say amazing about that. What are you talking about, Miss Parker? Amazing.
Yeah, she's wild.
name, make it stop. Everyone's internet daddy. I'm assuming Pedro.
Uh,
They don't even show his face.
good.
But I mean, okay, I have another question. Why the fuck are AT-ATs walking along a fucking mountainside?
Yeah, I don't get that either. That's stupid.
What the hell
Because
is that
apparently
about?
the
They're-
Empire is retarded.
I don't
like,
know.
does
snow.
anything that's
matches.
built for does that look like does that look like it's meant to go
They've
up
got
like
enough
a small
intelligence.
country road? Like what the fuck?
They've
is
got
that?
Cyfax. They've got enough intelligence to run an intergalactic empire very efficiently, but just can't figure out small winding roads.
I don't know.
Well, to go up the smaller or like mountainsides and stuff like that, you'd use the smaller one though. What are they? The ATSTs, the smaller ones. Wouldn't you use those?
You're
to
thinking
do
too
that?
logically. No. We send
know,
all of
just
the big
send-
shit in first.
Send your fucking battle tank of a fucking droid like that
Yeah.
up there, or like your vehicle. Like, what are they thinking? Oh my god! No, that
Grade
didn't look
A
interesting at all.
retardation.
I have a very serious question that I want everybody to possibly answer for me, and I'm just assuming, and maybe I'm wrong for thinking this, but does baby Grogu have type 2 diabetes? Because all he ever does is just think about food, and he's only eating junk food the whole time that you ever see him. So I'm just wondering. And then plus he wears a coat over his body, so I'm thinking that he's probably like been fat shamed, so he's afraid of showing himself.
Maybe.
So I'm
maybe.
just trying.
Well, yeah,
I
Well, Yoda
imagine
doesn't-
looking like you know like the typical Earth interpretation of an alien, just like that skinny body, but with that big ass Yoda head. He's just like with a big ass coat on. Like he's
Yoda was
probably
kinda
doing one of
chubby.
those.
He was like a chubby midget to me.
What are those
but he was in a
massive
coat, though.
Hawaiian dress shirt things called?
And he
Are
was
they
like 900 years
muumuus or
old. I would think
momos?
after 800 years, yeah, your metabolism might slow down, dude. It's fine. Like,
Yeah.
But isn't Yoda already, baby Yoda, like what, 100 and some change? Like
Yeah.
he ages
Oh, yeah.
slowly.
no,
so
he was
that's
like
what I'm
50.
saying.
He would know. They said
Yeah.
he's like only 50. So
Yeah, he's
Hill
older.
check
No,
panel.
no.
What's up, A&D Studios? What's going on?
Yeah, I think he has type 2 diabetes. Yeah, he's always eating junk food. He eating popcorn in the theater, trying to sneak food from that lady.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's been on that WIC program too long. That's what the problem.
That or
He-
the Mandalorian
he
is
ate
just
another
starving him the whole
alien's-
time.
He ate another alien's whole batch of children.
Yeah,
Does
that's
anyone
gonna be
remember
the end
that?
of the end of the movie. The Mandalorian's gonna get picked up for child abuse because he's not feeding the fucking
Yeah.
dude the
Oh
whole
my
time. He's
God.
gonna have CPS called on him. Like,
Nah, they're gonna change his EBT card that he can't get no more junk food, and he's gonna have to feed him some.
you can't get soda. You don't get cigarettes no more. Not like or whatever.
Because that cat, all baby
Yeah.
Yoda does is eat the whole movie. That's all he's doing is eating.
Yeah.
Well,
No
so
more alien eggs for
the,
you,
the
sunshine.
other thing it looked like it
Yeah.
just looked like two probably like thrown away episodes from like any of the seasons. Just pick any of the seasons, and they're like, yeah, these ideas are all thrown away. But it's like, hey, they're still eating, they're sitting around talking, and then there's a random action kind of blow up scene where we blow up like a big thing that you remember. Like that that was kind of, I don't know, the staple of most of the Mandalorian stuff. So
But the thing is,
what
we
the
waited 5
hell?
years for this shit, though. Like,
I mean,
Yeah.
who's been waiting?
like we.
'Cause,
But I'm just saying. But it's just
Yeah,
all
who
I'm
fucking
saying is.
cares?
All I'm saying is they left at a high point, at some sort of a high point. I'm not saying that the last season was good, but they left at some sort of a high point.
They
For them
did.
to come back 5 years later with this. It's like that, you know, I just don't understand. It just doesn't make any sense that they should even drop this. Like they should have just kept it on Disney Plus, just streamed it.
Right.
They should
Yeah,
have just strictly streamed it.
even the
Because-
quality that
Mm.
it's showing in that looks like, I mean, it straight up just looks like another episode or two of, it looks like a small trailer for season 4 or something, you know. It looks like it
Mhm.
could easily just that. And now they want people to go pay theater prices for it.
Yeah.
I don't know how well it's going to do. Like, the only reason I see it doing okay is because it's the first Star Wars movie dropped since, what was it, 2019? So 6 years. So people might be interested in that idea. Like, new Star Wars movie, 6 years. And, you know, there's so many people out there who keep saying, like, hey, put stuff on ice for like 5 years plus, and then when it drops again, people will be interested. So there might be a small resurgence in people going to see it, in the theory or in the hopes that, like, oh, Star Wars could be back. I don't see that happening, especially if you're a Mandalorian fan at all,
Mhm.
because most people like started to fall off after season 2. Season 3 was a complete shit show that really lost a ton of people. And I just don't see it like gaining more traction than that. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that?
I think that they messed up with, they lost everybody last year with the Acolyte. Like,
Oh yeah,
people,
that definitely didn't help.
like people are checked out after that, man. They were like, oh, yeah.
I met a person. It's actually my new roommate who is like, he keeps saying, but I mean, he's a giant stoner dude, nice dude and all, but he's just like, man, dude, I really hope they bring a second season of Acolyte. And I never talked to him about Star Wars at all, and I just looked at him. I was like, dude,
does he hit on his
you're not.
Bro, how
you don't know
fucking high were
anything.
you?
You don't know anything that's going on.
What was he smoking?
Nobody
Oh,
liked
shit.
that show. Like,
Was that weed or meth? What the
I just
fuck?
love neurotics, you know,
Dude.
like commentary
Yeah,
on it.
yeah,
Had me dying.
Yeah, he had me
like,
dying too. Yeah,
Yeah.
nerdy on it, yo. But
yeah. I'm not even like the logo itself looks dumb.
yeah,
Like,
it looks dumb.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
think
like
I even
yeah, the
saw-
font is fucked up.
It
I
looks
just
like a
want the
comic.
popcorn bucket. That's all I want. I just want the
I think I saw Miss Sparkle say. Also, that title, I swear, was made by a child. Well, I saw,
Yeah.
or I heard Chris Gore mention this, where he's like, "That's it." It sounds like a placeholder name, where it's like, "Hey, this is what the story is going to be about," and then they couldn't come up with something more important.
Yeah,
that
they
the story's
just
actually
didn't
revolved
come up
around.
with anything better.
They're like, "Okay, hey, let's
Yeah.
make a Mandalorian movie with Baby Yoda, or what's his name? Oh, Grogu. We'll call it Mandalorian Grogu. That's a placeholder." They got to the point where the movie is made, and they're like, oh, there's nothing more interesting going on in it. It's just Mandalorian and Grogu in it. We'll call it that. And then they just fucking went with it. And if you look at the poster, there's like 3 different Grogus on there. Like it's a mess. It's chaotic.
They'd have been better off just calling it The Mandalorian, the movie.
Yeah. The Mandalorian.
Just
movie.
leave it at that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Are we seeing
Fucking hell.
are we seeing Angel's Nightmares there? Like,
Yeah.
That's what
Mhm.
Star
Nightmare on
Wars.
Section 8.
black women everywhere.
Oh gosh.
So this is called, Nightmare
Oh,
on
shit.
Section 8 Street. And what happens is Freddy Krueger gets jumped in every
Mhm.
dream he gets into. Like, it's bad.
Nah, this is how I felt after watching that trailer. This is exactly how I felt right there.
Why?
Oh gosh.
After watching
What?
the
Just
trailer.
random black women bully Freddy Krueger whenever he
That would
goes
actually
into a
that would
dream?
actually be hilarious. Like, I would watch that movie. It's called like Nightmare on Section 8 Street.
That's
dude.
what this thing is called.
Holy
The title
shit.
is called Nightmare on Section 8.
Is it really?
Jesus.
Yeah,
I
send
can't
you
see
the-
the top of it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you
can
can't.
see
For some
Section
reason,
8
it cuts
behind
it
it.
off. I don't know why it does it that way, but it's Nightmare on Section 8.
That's great. Have you guys been seeing those
Fucking
clips
hell.
of like the is it the Tubi movies or whatever, where like
Oh yeah,
he's just like the worst editing you ever seen? Like there's like this 300-pound black dude who went to jump over a
yeah.
wall, and then it changes into like this skinny dude doing a flip, and then he starts running again, and they're like, that's in an actual
Yeah.
movie that actually exists. It's crazy.
I
You know?
love Tubi. Anybody can put
Oh,
their movie
man.
on Tubi. Anybody.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like. It's just like, just upload it, see what happens. It's like a bunch of people are like, fuck it.
Yeah.
There's like that one girl who's like getting shot at going down the stairs, and it's like, and like, like, what the hell is this? It's too funny, man.
as
Well,
Jason.
check it out. Look, we're over an hour already. I want to thank everybody for being here. We obviously talked about, well, we just talked about Mandalorian and Grogu, and then we went through Marvel Zombies. These guys all sat with me for the last 2 hours before this hour for Marvel Zombies, so I appreciate you guys for doing that and going through that with me, because it was rough. It was brutal out here. It's rough out here. But thank you guys for joining me. Let me go ahead and go around the horn, and everybody can shout out their channels, what you got coming up, and what you got coming up for this week, and or maybe videos, whatever you're doing. So let's go ahead and start with DK Bones. What's going on, brother? And what do you have going on this week? I know your schedule changes back and forth. Go ahead and let people know where they can find you and what you got going on.
You can find me on DK Bones on YouTube, X. I'm gonna do a stream tomorrow, and I'm gonna do a possible video after this. I guess they got some new details about who they're picking for James Bond. So, yeah, that's what I got going on.
Oh, all right. I haven't heard anything about that. I'm actually curious to hear what news you've heard that I have not. That would be cool. All right. Well, Angel, you're up next, brother. What you got going on this week, if anything?
Hopefully jumping on a couple of streams with you and Rock later on this week. I know Friday we got our stream. Saturday,
Friday,
you have
YouTube and
yours.
chill. Saturday on mine for the SciCast. Absolutely. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Try to post some other videos up as well. I seen some new news that I want to talk about. So I'm gonna try to put some information up on that, and just keep on the lookout for me.
You're gonna be on DAs on Sunday. I don't know if you're
hopefully it
fully
depends
invited or not.
if he has a spot or not. Like, it's all good. I'm always open to being on DAs, but it all depends if he said he don't like more than 5 people on the panel. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so normally
yeah.
it just depends.
Well,
So-
what
That's
did
why
you say?
as many people ask me about it and stuff, I'm like,
Mm.
dude, I vouched for Rock the one time, and I'm just like,
and Rock vouched for me. Thank you on that one. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
Rock suggested him, and he was like, "Yeah, ask Angel." But I'm always open. I'm never going to say
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
So it's all good.
absolutely, absolutely, right on. So go ahead and check out Angel, the casual reviewer. I don't know if I think Andrew's not here. He usually posts up. I need to make a new file that has all your guys' links so I can just start posting them when
Or we need to
when
put
the
it on
mods
our
aren't here.
own on the
Even though
bottom.
I make a bunch of people mods, but I don't expect any of them to do mod work at all. I'm just like, hey, here's a blue name, go for it. But yeah, I'll start doing that. And then also let's go ahead and go to Abe. Thanks for showing up, brother. I know it's actually early where you're at, but he does a ton of streams and whatnot.
Yep.
What do you got going on? Which ones you got coming up next? And tell people where they can find you, because I also know you've been blowing up on Rumble a little bit. So go ahead and shout out your Rumble stuff as well. I need to get on that Rumble stuff because people like me over on Rumble. I have a couple friends that I join on their Rumble stuff. People like me over there, and I'm like, shit, I need to jump on there and get it like multi streams going, because that'll be fun.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Well, you can find me everywhere. Abe's gonna get you, Twitter, YouTube, Rumble. It's all the same. Every social media platform, it's all the same name. Next up for me is in several hours, I'll be with the Full Aussie crew. And we'll be doing some Stargate streams. Then later on, I may do some gaming. Then from Friday through to Saturday through to Sunday starts my regular super stream weekend. So Friday night going through to Sunday morning, I'll be on Rockefeller Plaza's channel. Then I'll be on Samuel the Infamous's channel. Then I'll be on Beelzebub. Then after that, I'll be on the Full Aussie podcast. Then after that, I'll be on Anime After Dark. Then after that, I'll be on Screaming Into the Void, back over on Samuel the Infamous's channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
Okay, so Abe's over here not sleeping. Like, Jesus Christ, man.
You're a
Like,
vampire, bro?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It's about 24 hours worth of streaming every week.
So Abe here is retired, and then
they're not mutually exclusive, you know.
yeah.
And then I shall die on Sunday, be resurrected, do some more shit on Monday. Then on Tuesday, I've got the Jack and Abe show. Then on Wednesday, I've got the Hump Day Chinwag. And then the whole thing starts all over again, and you'll see me in random places, like here, always.
Yes, every now and then Abe gets to bless me with his presence, because obviously you heard how busy this dude is. He's out there killing it, doing great stuff. Just like everyone else on here is, starting to really start to get into their, I don't know, the flow of things and everything. And it's awesome. It's great to see. And I appreciate them for showing up to my panels in general, whatever I've been doing. Hopefully I'll be doing more videos again soon and doing my normal live streams, obviously here on Wednesdays. Usually it's called Midweek Hangings. And then on Saturdays is the SciCast. Maybe I'll do some more. We'll see. Now I'm getting more comfortable with my work schedule and everything. Everything should be flowing a lot better. And then obviously whenever people can make it, they will. And then so thanks everybody for showing up, and I will see everybody on the next one, or actually more likely everybody on Friday over at YouTube and Chill with Rockefeller Plaza, who was here, but he probably is already fallen asleep because he's old and lazy, and fuck that guy, but also love you, Rock. So with that being said, you guys all have a good one. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.
See you later, folks.
See you guys.
Whiskey lead a wandering soul to heaven's watering hole. I'll drink to forget a memory, but hell's got one more trick for me. I walked up, said, what's your favorite sin? She could have killed me with that smile. Said it's lost with the touch of rain. But I'm a glutton for love, so let's just dance. Next thing I know, we were burning up that dance floor. I didn't know what I was in for. Well, I might be an open sinner, but I know I'm no false saint. That wicked little angels got me praying for some faith. .151 and a touch of fun got her going wild. Sin on my lips after just a sip, it's just her style.